Are you feeling the weight of caregiving this week? That nagging sense that you're only showing up for your aging parents out of obligation rather than love? Maybe you're managing the logistics of care, handling insurance calls, or making financial decisions for your parents while your siblings are living their normal lives. And maybe, if you're honest, there are moments when resentment creeps in and you wonder why it always falls to you. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone, and you're not a bad daughter for feeling this way. Welcome to the Mindful Midlife Mom, helping mentally exhausted moms carrying the weight of raising kids and aging parents find calm in the chaos and reclaim themselves while caring for everyone else. I'm your host, Valerie, a mom of two and living part-time with my mom as we care for my aging father, and also a mindfulness enthusiast, navigating the crazy life changes of midlife. This is your midweek mindfulness moment, and today's episode is all about releasing the guilt and resentment that can build up around caregiving. Whether you're new to this podcast or ready to practice what we explored earlier this week, this affirmation practice is designed to help you move from obligation to love-based caregiving. By the end of the episode, you'll experience what it feels like to choose your approach to caregiving rather than feeling trapped by it. You'll practice an affirmation that transforms guilt and resentment into intentional love. And you'll walk away feeling lighter and calmer, ready to handle whatever demands come your way this week. So whether you're stealing this moment in your car before visiting your parent, in the waiting room during another appointment, or anywhere you can find a few moments to yourself, this is your time. Let's dive in. First, let me remind you, caregiving isn't just about being at someone's bedside. For many of us in the sandwich generation, caregiving means being the operational coordinator, the logistics manager, or the financial decision maker for our aging parents. And all of these forms of caregiving are real work, emotional work, and they all come with the potential for guilt and resentment to build up. Earlier this week, we talked about what it feels like to be the logical choice for caregiving responsibilities in your family. Maybe you have more of a flexibility in your schedule, or you live closest to your parents, or you've always been the one who handles family coordination, the fixer. If you found yourself nodding along to any of that and want to hear more about this particular burden for many midlife moms, I encourage you to listen to Sunday's episode. But for today, we're going to practice an affirmation that focuses on a simple but powerful reframe. I choose to care from a place of love over obligation. This isn't about dismissing the very real obligations you have. They're still there. The goal isn't to eliminate all the difficult feelings about caregiving. That wouldn't be realistic or honest. The goal is to give you a tool that helps you move forward feeling lighter and calmer, approaching your caregiving responsibilities from intention rather than obligation. With that being said, let's practice this mindset shift with the affirmation that you can use before any caregiving task, any moment when you feel trapped by obligation. You can do this practice anytime, anywhere. This is about giving yourself permission to choose your mindset, even when you can't choose your circumstances. So let's begin. Find a comfortable position if you're sitting. Place your feet flat on the floor. If you're standing, feel the ground supporting you. You can close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you, or simply soften your gaze. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly let all the air out through your mouth. Let's begin by acknowledging what's true. You are carrying a lot of weight right now. The weight of your children's needs, your parents' care, your work responsibilities, all of it's real. Take a moment to honor how much you're handling. Take another deep cleansing breath in and out, releasing any energy that doesn't serve you and your mind and body. I'll begin by reciting the affirmation twice. While you listen to the affirmation, imagine you're writing it down on a whiteboard or you're watching someone write it on the board for you. This will help with memorization, so let's begin. I choose to care from a place of love over obligation. I choose to care from a place of love over obligation. I'll say it again, and this time repeat it out loud so you can hear your own voice claiming this choice. I choose to care from a place of love over obligation. I choose to care from a place of love over obligation. Now imagine this heaviness like a dark, stormy cloud that is hovering over your heart and mind. Imagine that with just one touch of your finger on this gray cloud, it evaporates and disappears into thin air, allowing you to feel lighter and choose to feel and move with love. Imagine this in full color. I'll repeat the affirmation again. I choose to care from a place of love over obligation. I'll repeat it one last time to let the affirmation settle in. I choose to care from a place of love over obligation. Take a deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes if you had them closed. And if it feels comfortable to you, place your hand over your heart to help seal in this moment with self-love and care. Beautiful work. You just gave yourself the gift of choosing your approach to caregiving rather than feeling trapped by it. This affirmation is now available to you whenever you need it. Bookmark this episode so you'll have it handy whenever you need to hear it. You can also turn it into a simple mantra that you can recite to yourself. I choose love over obligation. That could be just what you need and enough to shift your internal experience so you can show up in the moment with clarity and peace. If this practice helped you reframe your caregiving guilt, and you'd like to understand more about how this mindset shift works, including my personal story of how it transformed my own morning routine with my dad, check out Sunday's episode, where we dive deeper into the feeling of being trapped by being the logical choice and how to reclaim your power of choice. Make sure to subscribe to the Mindful Midlife Mom so you won't miss out on our weekly rhythm. Sundays are learning and tools, Wednesdays are for practice and reset, because consistently showing up for yourself, even just for a few minutes, is how you rebuild the resilience to show up for everyone else from a place of love rather than just obligation. Thank you for spending this time and space with me. Every moment you dedicate to being mindful is a step towards a more fulfilled and vibrant life. Keep embracing your midlife journey with an open heart. And remember, you're not alone in this. I look forward to our next mindful gathering. I'll talk to you soon.